one player, two player, put controller in, and they turn the power button on and say, power on! Power on, everybody. Welcome back to Dishonored 2 commentary edition. We're just gonna call it Dishonored 2 though, because there's only so much space in the damn thing. Yeah. So my life recently for 1P2P and Cardinal, so for Cardinal, I recently went through. Wow, that guy just fucking died, just dead. That death has always been the one that like takes me by surprise, is when she shoves it straight up. That one is so much.
The gun is so violent.
It really is.
You died a third time? I thought you were good at this. No, just kidding.
So with Cardinal, I recently went through. Did you know I have 600 videos?
I did not. No.
No, I have 300. Sorry, my bad. You want to know how I know that?
How do you know that?
I put end screens on all of them. I went through each and every last one of them and put end screens on them. Even the ones that were like Vines or some shit. Like shit from like way the fuck back. Mm-hmm. Like fucking Mad Libs from like 2012. I finally put an end screen on them all. And I have to do the same thing with 1P2P. Did you know that 1P2P has 600 videos?
Jeez, bro.
I have to put an end screen on every last one of them. That's a whole fucking day. And why am I doing it? Because it's spring, and that's my version of spring cleaning. And boy, oh boy, is it gonna suck. I also have to edit like all of the April and May footage. And this is April and May. I have April. Vincent's supposed to come over for a session, or not come over. We're doing our sessions through the phone now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a way to share my screen so that he can see it, but we're playing games that don't. Well, that's the thing, is like I can't, like, if I show it to him, it's gonna have a delay, and that's what like I don't want.
Yeah, it'll be hard not to have a delay though.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I'm
probably just gonna have to deal with the delay and just tell him I have it so you can look at it, but it's gonna have a delay.
Yeah, it'll at least be a couple of seconds.
For Elgato, it's like 2 or 3. But yeah,
You'll just have to delay your reactions to things in the game by 2 or 3 seconds.
Kill a guy. I killed him.
Exactly. It's funny because you did kill a guy right
there. we did Warrior Land 4 and what's it called? Dark Souls. We did Warrior Land 4 and Dark Souls, and then we also did Animal Crossing. That one we did together. We played that one together. We lost all of the progress. We kept all of the footage.
That's
because
interesting.
My phone died, and so I lost my hotspot, which I was using at the time. So it kicked me out. Did we just end the episode? No. Okay. I was like,
dude,
you fucking kidding me?
It's gonna be strange because this episode.
I think we recorded until I beat it, and this was gonna be our first ever like really long episode in the vein of what Game Grumps is doing now. By the way, I still hate that. I long for the day, if it ever happens, where they go back to like 10-minute episodes. I would love that. And they were like, we're going to go back to a Grump a day. I was like, cool, can you go back to a 10-minute Grump a day? Because that would be great. But they didn't. They're still doing like 30, 40-minute episodes. And that's just, it's just sad. Because I like to have stuff that I could binge.
Yeah. It kind of depends for me, right? Like, I enjoy binging stuff, but the problem with binging stuff is that once you finish, you have to specifically wait to watch any more content.
See, that's not entirely true. See, the Game Grumps catalog was so large that I could binge something, and they would finish a playthrough by the time I'm done binging it, and then I could binge it again. Yeah. And then after I was done with that, I could just go watch something else until they get to the point where I could binge it again.
Yeah.
I think we did just end the episode. Oh my god, I hate this.
That episode, you died like 4 times.
And that was a 35-minute episode.
That's crazy.
What the hell?
We can basically make it. I mean, it doesn't matter. Even if it cuts in.
I don't remember where it ended. It's not there.
Definitely. I honestly have no idea.
It's somewhere over here, I think.
It's fine. We'll find it.
Then I'll just have to like manually
it's
move it.
literally
It's
right
it's
here.
literally right here, yeah.
I remember that door, turn around, close.
That eighth.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's right here. Just gonna...
Skip forward a bit. Through the magic of editing, except
Through
right
the
now,
magic of editing, I will add a rabbit right here. Yeah, I'd be down with doing Wolfenstein, but like, my thing is I'm gonna stream that with Ashley. There's a couple of games that Ashley likes watching me play, but I kind of want to stream them because then people can see her reactions to the glory that is every game I've ever played. She likes the Zeldas.
I mean, who doesn't, right?
I've actually met some people that do not like the Zeldas. Robert doesn't like Ocarina of Time. I don't blame him. That game's fucking boring.
Ocarina of Time?
It's fun when you're playing it.
One.
It's fun when you're playing it, but the thing I don't like is how many cutscenes and how much they talk.
Dude,
there's so fucking much of it.
That's one of the highest speedrun games. The speedrun of that game is so
It
awesome.
takes me forever to start the game, Jagger.
But you just skip, you do cutscene skips.
It's like 10, not even, it's an entire episode of 1P2P just to get to the game.
Dude, you clearly don't know speedrun strats, that's the problem. No.
I meant if you're not speedrunning, it's like 10, it's an actual, like, we've done this before, we've recorded it. It's a whole, like, 10 minutes just to get to the game.
Yeah. Obviously, there's stuff like that, too, but...
Breath of the Wild does it, too, but it only does it the one time.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild does it... Okay, why Breath of the Wild is okay with doing it like that, right? Like, the same way? Is because it literally turns it into a completely open world, like...
Oh, sorry.
Immediately afterwards.
Yeah, it only does it the one time.
And then it's just, like...
It does it at the beginning of the game, and then it does one cutscene where it shows you, hey, this is why the world's in such a shitty state that it's in, and then it's like, now it's all yours.
Yeah. Like, you can go do this, or you could just go get a horse. Get a collection of horses.
Pretty much.
And then go to a stable. Like, there's just so much random stuff you can do. You want to go get all the temples? Okay, go for it.
And then you have the choice to play game. Like story. God, that looks god-awful.
Yeah, for a second there. Yeah.
I could see the pixels. That was garbo. I can still see them a little bit. It looks like a fucking... pixelated painting. What's the word I'm looking for? It's that one censorship that people do to the people's faces, where they pixelate it.
Censoring?
There's a word for it, but it's whatever. It's not collage. My brain keeps pulling up collage. I'm like, that's not it at all.
I don't know, honestly. But yeah, Breath of the Wild is actually a really fun game. I need to restart it because my account got deleted. So, but I'm totally down to restart. Like, that's a fun game nonetheless.
I am finally getting all of the shrines. I took a break because that game's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Not a lot. It's like that's not the word. It is a lot, but that's not why I stopped. It's time consuming to look for them.
Yeah.
And I can't bring up a walkthrough because I hate doing it when I bring up a walkthrough when I've already started finding shit.
Yeah,
because then I have
you have to find which ones you've already done. And
yeah,
it's just
and that right there is a whole day by itself. Is just to freaking check off everything that you've already done.
Yeah, it's very. I can totally see that. That's what sucks is it's like, oh, just look up a walkthrough, but then it's like, well, if you've already made it 90% of the way, might as well finish it off yourself. But then it's like, what if you legitimately can't though? So then you like finish all of them but like a couple, and then you have to look through a walkthrough for those.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Do so much work.
I was playing Batman Arkham Knight, and I had to fucking pull the walkthrough for the last 3 fucking Riddler trophies in each area. And I was like, why didn't it just fucking tell me where these were?
Yeah. It's finding random things in games kind of
sucks, yeah. That's why I refuse to do the Korok seeds.
The reason I will do the Korok seed is simply because I want to increase the...
Well, I'm doing it to increase my inventory, but I'm going to find out the max inventory, just go for that, and then after that I'm done. Because there is a max. Because he can't increase my shields or something anymore. So I'm like, okay, so each one does eventually have a max.
Why did you upgrade your shield that high? How many
just because I'm shooting for 100% on that.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah. when
God,
I
these saves are so annoying.
they make the exact same sound effects, so it's just like they stack on top of each other. If you
Yeah.
open it, all four of
It's
them.
like sitting down with Super Smash Bros. Brawl and just hitting Captain Falcon like 20 times.
Oh god,
Because those start to stack, and it sucks.
dude, Brawl is. I know some people really hate that game and some people really like that game. I just don't like Meta Knight.
I don't like Meta Knight either, but I love that game. It's got a good memory.
Yeah, no, Smash. I know a lot of. I mean, I play Ultimate mostly, but I know a lot of like the pro players started on Brawl actually that play Ultimate now. Like, there's ESAM, there's. I don't know. I don't want to say other random people not knowing that they actually 100% started with Brawl.
With Melee?
I'm pretty sure DeBuzz started with Brawl. But they just like started with those games, and then now they've gone to this. Personally,
I
I would
understand
never go,
you guys like it, but I don't think Ultimate is all that.
I think it is the second best game in the series.
I don't even think Melee was that great. It was like definitely groundbreaking, but if I had to be 100% honest, I think 4 was probably where it peaked in regards to like the care and love for it.
The care and love for it.
Yeah, like from the developers.
Oh, the care and love. I heard the Karen love.
No.
And I was like, what? Are we in a restaurant right now? Karen's complaining again? No, but yeah, I mean, obviously,
Because 4 still it didn't. Well, 4 may not have even been when it peaked. I think it might have been Brawl because that was the one that Sakurai was involved with before Ultimate. Because Sakurai wasn't even involved with 4. He was working on Ultimate when that happened.
hmm
Because Ultimate took fucking forever.
yeah, that huge game, very ambitious.
That was a lot of like legal shit that
They-
made that game take forever.
Yeah, because they had to go get the rights to a bunch of characters too,
hmm
and that's like.
I
if
mean,
you think
mind
about
you,
it-
that's the only right. That's the only reason that Cloud Strife and all of them made it into DLC for 4. But like people don't ever think about that. That's why they were DLC for 4 is because he got them for Ultimate.
Yeah, and then he could bring them back for 4, because then he can just be like, okay, now that we have the rights to use these characters now, like legally,
Just put him in 4.
put them in 4. Yeah,
Put
So
him
it
in
makes-
as DLC.
It makes a lot of sense.
Because I'm almost positive that they were just getting rights for it and they made it into Ultimate because of it.
As far as like which games are the
Basically, my point is like if Ultimate hadn't happened, Cloud Strife wouldn't have happened.
which
It doesn't matter which order
is a
it went
blessing
in,
and a
but
curse.
yeah, yeah. I want Final Fantasy VII remake, but my problem is my issue with it is that they want to do it in parts. And I am not going to play part 1 and then wait for part 2. I've always hated games that do that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just sit here and patiently wait until all parts are put on one disc, which will inevitably happen because it always does. And then they all just get made into one game and get released that
It's
way
so
as
dumb
like
that
a
they can do
complete
that.
edition.
It's so dumb.
So I'm just going to wait till that inevitably takes place. And if it doesn't, I'll just get all 3 discs when they're all out and just play them all.
It's very obnoxious.
My point is I want to be able to play it all in consecutive.
I would rather like a studio sell their game for like more than $60 on release, because a lot of games like they won't go over 60 because it's
Yeah.
such a, like most people are like, wow, over 60, and like they make a big
What was the
deal.
last game that was over $60 that was sold commercially?
I'm not sure. There's not.
There
a lot,
was
so
one.
They're few and far between. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But it's
I remember
seems
there
like a
was
really-
one recently because people were surprised it was on shelves.
I can't remember what you're talking about.
Neither can I.
That's unfortunate.
I want
No,
to
I'm
say
serious.
I want to say Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition
I think
initially, but now it's like
is that the new
30
Final
bucks.
Fantasy?
yes.
The RPG like one?
Yes.
Yeah, my friend plays the crap
Oops.
out
Power off.
of that game.
Oops. My heart went. Oops. My heart went. Fuck. Remember that one? That one's funny.
Don't remember that.
Except that it's not.